share, we're going to like, we're going to share, we're going to subscribe. Hit that bell down below, and that way you will get the next video alerted. Okay, as soon as I post, you get an alert of the next video. So today we're going to talk about preparing for opportunities. Okay, I chose this topic because oftentimes we are never prepared and we miss out on so much, you know? Like, I could tell you countless incidents where things was coming my way and coming to me, and opportunities came, but I was not prepared to be ready for those opportunities, no matter however they may have been. It's just been something that I had to learn over my years, that I have to prepare myself for things, before they happen. So when something come knocking on my door, I'm prepared. I have money. I have, whatever it is that it may be. I try to position myself for the unexpected when it comes to opportunities. So today's topic is prepare yourself for opportunities. So what I'm asking you to do is start thinking about the things that you want. Think about where you want your life to be. How exactly do you want to, what exactly is that picture frame looking like for you? What's in that picture frame for you? What exactly do you want your life to look like? And how do you think you're going to accomplish it? I'm not telling you to find all the answers. I'm just saying to get an idea of what you want. So that way you could start thinking about it. Wow, I want a new car. I want a nice house. I want a better job. I want to work for myself. I want to be a better parent. Whatever it is, a wife, a husband, whatever. Whatever it is that you feel that you need to do, okay, create a mental note for yourself and think about it often as possible. The Bible said, what's in your heart comes out your mouth, and whatever we speak, we manifest. Okay, but everything starts with a thought. So you got to think about it first. So mentally, just prepare your mind for expectation. Think about, hey, you know what? I really want this, and I want it by this time. So I'm going to start thinking about it. And that's the first thing, okay? So number one is prepare yourself mentally for expectation. Think about what you want. Just start rehearsing in your mind. What do you want? Just try to get an image. Okay, what is that picture looking like? Number two, the second one is research. So, okay, next step, how I get there. Do you want a house, maybe? Like, I want a house. That's one of my goals. One of my very short-term goals is to get a house. And one of the things that I had to do, because I've been saying I want a house, I want a house, I want a house, was to start researching what do I need to do. Because we're all in different places at different times, you can't really say, well, hey, you know what? She did this or he did that. I'm going to do this. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to figure out where you are, because everyone's process is different. Okay, so know where you are, do your research, know what you're entitled to, know how much you have to put in, and then step number three, write it down. Make a list of the steps that you need to do. What do you need to do? Prioritize those steps in order so you can say, okay, you know what, step one, like for me, I want a house. The first thing I wanted to do was know the kind of house that I wanted to live in, and all of that stuff. That came from the mental part of it, because I thought about it so much. I could tell you exactly what I want: the backyard, my laundry room, my closet, everything, my bathroom. I could tell you what I want everything to look like, because I've thought about it so much mentally. And then I did the research, and after I did the research, I started writing down the steps. And what you would realize is, as you write those steps down, it's very different from the way that you actually thought about it. So for me, like, my credit was good. I was lucky where that was concerned. But what I didn't have was enough credit. So I had good credit. I don't really have debt and all of that stuff, other than my student loan, but it was still isn't enough. So I had to open up some credit cards, because I've always been terrified to be in credit card debt. So I've always stayed away from credit cards. So I had to learn, like, hey, you know what? You need to save this amount of money. You need to start living like you are actually in this house to see if you could really afford it. whatever it costs plus 60% into, maintaining it and everything every month, and try to live like I'm already in the house. And so the difference from whatever it is that I actually use for my apartment, the difference, I save it towards my home in the future. Okay. And then number 4 is never, ever, ever never compare yourself to other people. Because when you're going through this process, one of the things that I would suggest that you do is move in silence, because you don't want to say the wrong thing to the wrong person. Most people, especially family members, honey, they would talk about you. They would talk against what you want to do, or why you want to do that. What you think you bougie, what you think you better than us, why you choose to do this for, why you choose to do that for. So, just try not to discuss too much about what you want to do with people who's not in the position to teach you something or help you along the way. It is not their business. Okay? Now, in the segment of comparing yourself to other people, with that being said, A, don't talk about your business like that. B, stop looking at other people. If you have a jealous spirit, lose it, because you can never be blessed comparing yourself to other people, looking at other people and wishing you was like them, wishing you had what they have, because in reality, you don't know what they did to get what they got. Okay? So learn to accept yourself for where you are and prepare yourself to get whatever it is you want, because nobody's going to give you that but you. If you don't get your lazy ass up and light a fire under your own ass and get up and do and get up and move and shake, you're not going to accomplish nothing. And my final thing is, listen, just go after your goal, go after it, pursue it, haunt it, live it, breathe it, work hard towards it, because that is the only way you could accomplish anything. Okay. So, you thought about it, you know exactly what you want. You did your research. You know where you are in the process. Okay, after you know where you are in the process, you wrote it down, everything that you need to do, and you've been doing it. It may take you some time. I forgot to tell you that part. It may take you some time to get there and get everything done. Don't get discouraged. Don't feel like it's the end of the world. Every day, slow and steady win the race, okay? And when you do it the right way, do not skip steps. Just do it the right way. And as you go through the process, you would see that is nothing that feels better than accomplishing the goal that you set out to accomplish. Okay, you did it yourself, you worked really hard, you accomplished it. It's wonderful. And so, go after it. Prepare yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people. You know, don't be jealous. Don't be hateful. Don't feel insignificant. And then just go after your goal and do your thing. And I hope that this video was helpful to you, because it definitely has been helpful to me. And I hope that I was able to impart something on you, that maybe you take something from this video, honey. But everybody got goals and everybody got something that they need to be doing. Because if you have breath in your body, you are not on this earth to sit on your ass and do nothing. You are to get up and make something happen with yourself. You are to get up and move and shake and change the world some way, shape, or form, even if it's your own world. Okay, because everybody's world needs to be changed in some way, shape, or form. So I hope that I was an inspiration to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this channel. I thank you so much for sitting in with me for these minutes, and I hope to see you next time.